Hey Patricia, looks like you are the only one in this course, so I guess that's good. So like on discussions, just do your initial and reply to my video post here, and you'll be good on that. And let's get in here real quick. I've got my little that little motivation thing I do every week. I got that tag at the end here, so if you wanted to watch that. And let me see here. So. And I know you love PowerPoints, and unfortunately, this one does not have the PowerPoints. So it has like lecture notes that you can go through each chapter. Um, Let me see what else here. So discussion, you got a reaction paper, which is basically it's chapter review. So based on the chapters, you do a review of each chapter, short like you did. And some of the other courses we had those where you do like a paragraph on each one. So you should be okay there. And then let me see. I think I make sure if there's a okay. So your final exam. All right. So this is just a paper at the end. Um, if you want to get a whole ahead of this, I'm not sure if you have access to this. If you don't, let me know and I can send this to you, but you should be okay there. So anyway, that's it. So welcome to another course. I know you're getting real close to finishing up, so that'll do it. So my test question, 4-year-old grandkid, what's he doing? So there you go. Let me know about that. But otherwise, I will let you go. I hope you have had a good Labor Day weekend, and and that'll do it. So take care. Have a great week. Stay in touch like you've been doing, and that'll do it. Take care. Welcome to week 1 of the next course here. Before we get into the course, I will do a quick, my topic for the week, which happens to be embracing change. All right, so I just came up with this topic because, sometimes we have difficulty with, what I call embracing change, keeping up with, how things change. I got these images here of, the past and the current, like, assembly line work. Years ago there was the Industrial Revolution, and throughout history things always constantly change, and that's my point for this. Whether it be assembly lines, communication, things like just something like mail. Mail carried over, on ships. The Pony Express back in the 1860s, which was something that only lasted about 18 months, but that was a very efficient way of delivering mail, where they had the I guess the cowboys ride the horses X number of miles, and they would literally hand off the bag of mail to the next rider, and they would get from point they would get all the way across the country just doing it that way. But like I said, it only lasted like 18 months, and trains and things like that came along. But there's just so many things that are always changing. I just use these examples, like telegraphs. Morse code was a way to communicate. Eventually the phones came along, and even the cell phones, where we now have our smartphones today. Things like fax machines, where back in when fax machines, well, we know if fax machines first started out, it would take an hour or two to get a fax. And today it's instant, with email. Then of course radio, again, progression to today where we have internet and everything going on. And so fast forward, there is constant change, and that's my point is, us as individuals have to accept that. We cannot be complacent and just, wanting to settle for, I just want things to stay the same. And I'm talking about positive, movement, not, negative things, but, so you cannot settle for complacency. You cannot be complacent with your life. Embrace positive change. And you must embrace the journey to achieve your goals. That's the whole. All of us have goals in life, be it family, professional, other things that are going on. So you have to embrace the change in your life, whether you like it or not. Sometimes we don't like change. There's a lot of resistance to change. But the thing is, the environment we live in, we have to adapt to change. And so never, never, never quit. In our case, we're talking about, graduating. or whatever your endeavor may be, you don't quit it.